feel more confident now? Here's a quick tip for increased confidence. Imagine down sitting with that person who goes over your quarterly reports with you. Maybe it's your boss or your board chair or a funder or somebody else that's sitting there looking at those results with you, and they are kind of picking them apart. They are judging you, they're judging your team's lack of effectiveness and the results that you got. Then imagine having the courage to address those issues head on, not making excuses for them, but providing the additional information to explain why they happened that way, and taking full responsibility for the parts that you and your team need to work on. What if you could feel confident to courageously have some of those conversations that made you feel defensive in the past? What if you could feel courageous even if you didn't feel confident? You can, and here's the quick tip to increase confidence. Act courageously. Don't wait to feel confident. The problem is most of us wait for confidence to show up. We don't take action or say the thing we want to say because we feel the lack of confidence. And while you continue to wait for confidence to show up, your insecurities are running the show. I felt that way, and I wrote about it in Mastering Confidence. I sat in a meeting being passively aggressively attacked by one of my staff, and rather than courageously say the things that needed to be said to hold her accountable and move our team forward, I acted cowardly. I shut the meeting down and I got out of there as fast as I could. What I've learned since then is we often let fear run the show. But what we have to do is move forward with courage, and that confidence will follow after. I wrote about that in Mastering Confidence. Courage and fear. Being courageous pushes you outside the safety zone and stretches you into those places you're not so used to being in. That can be scary. It's that fear that often stops us. We're afraid to go beyond what we know we can handle safely. We're afraid to take the risks or do the acts of braving or the daring, daunting tasks of conversations that are outside of where we're completely sure of ourselves. The mistake we often make is that in order to be courageous, we believe there is no fear. Many people believe that before they can do something, they have to first feel comfortable. That isn't the way it works. Courage isn't fearless, it's fear aware, but not letting the fear stop you. Courageous people don't wait for fear to subside. Courageous people move fear out of the way. They go around it or through it. If you want to learn how to be more fear aware and allow your courage to pull you forward so that confidence will show up, join the Mastering Confidence Intensive. In 6 weeks, we are going to not just read Mastering Confidence, we are going to study it in a learning community. You, my dear, are going to grow your confidence in both your leadership and your life. Most people believe that confidence is something they have to wait for to show up. They think that if they practice and prepare enough, that one day they'll feel confident to do it in the real world. The truth is, confidence comes after we've had the courage to take the step, engage in the conversation, even if we don't know how it's going to turn out. Most people believe that confidence comes after courage. Don't be most people. Stop waiting for the confidence to show up. Start acting courageously now. You, my dear, have a choice to make. You can continue to feel insecure and hold back, or you can learn to act with courage and confidence. If you want to do that, join the Mastering Confidence Intensive. The link is in the notes.